the kid that won $1 million fishing up in the NT.
Fucking good on
he
him.
Jumps on national TV.
That pissed me off.
And he got the interviewer, won't name him, gets.
Do you want me to?
He smashes him, right?
Yep.
And I think even then, leadership wise, I did a video on that whole scenario, and how can we be better? Even for that interviewer, what could you do better for yourself? Because in the end, he's going to come. The station's going to get at you. You've caused yourself stress and all of the above.
It was pretty gross, to be fair. Hey.
And you could have done it off
Yeah.
at the back end. And how you ever thought about paying that back?
Yeah.
And when I say that, you said you weren't really built bad.
Yeah.
Like we were built in survival, and this kid is a classic example of what I was talking about. If I won $1 million, I would have paid back everyone I owed, or stolen from, or taken from. And to this day, if there's a victim out there of something I've ever done, and you reach out to me and I can help you on a mental health and well-being, I'll do it 1,000,000% for free until you feel at your best in your life at that point in time. I'll put that on camera, right? And this kid, after it, he went out and he from what I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, or if you do know, went back and paid the bloke back what he actually stole, or how much he owed, or something of that nature.
And they came out with a statement saying they were very grateful, and they even said after the incident in private, this is years ago, that he went and he apologized to him. He went there with his dad. So like, this is a good fucking kid who gets put on blast. Let's be fair, it was a Gronk move by that TV presenter.
And in the end, but it's highlighted something that as a society we could be better. And as a society, instead of slinging judgment all the time at people that we don't have the knowledge. Look, going back at society, if you're so good, and I mean this in the nicest way, I could sit there and go, well, why aren't you all millionaires? The information's out there, right? Yeah. It's the application of the information. You got information. We didn't even have that information in the areas we grew up to know what a right choice was. That's the reality.
Yeah.
And I'm in such a survival mode. Open that fridge on a Friday night. There's no food there. Where am I getting food from? Now,
is this when you're a kid?
Yeah, and then I'm being abused by my father in my home. So,
right.
Of course, I don't feel safe, secure, or stable. I'm legging it out on the streets. Where do you think I'm going to sleep? I'm going to do my best. And, even then, when we crawled under the canteen with my brother, we took 3 packets of chips, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
I was told never to take more than you need as an Aboriginal person by the elders. So I had good values. I just was stuck in not knowing how to conduct myself as a 12-year-old kid.
Your only idols are the bank robbers and the gangsters and the drug dealers.
So I just went down a path, and the same principle as this young kid, going back to that conversation. If we had the money, I'd pass it on to him in a heartbeat. Give it back to the people that I took it from when I needed it back then.
But it must be good to see, there's hope for the younger generation, because he seems like a great kid.
Absolutely. And he took full ownership on national TV.
And it's hard to do at that young age. We weren't that mature. I wasn't.
Do it on social. I challenge anyone out there, jump on social media and say, hey, my name's Jeffrey Morgan. Here's the ugly shit side of myself. Not many people would do that. And he owned it. He was a young kid, and that if we could do that as a society, be more vulnerable, you'll let go of what I call your invisible backpack that's filled with the heaviness of your past that you don't want to be carrying, but the judgment of, you won't ever amount to anything. Look at your hair. What type of shirt is that? Oh, you're driving that car. We don't have to focus on other people. You just focus on yourself, and that ability to unpack that invisible backpack lets go of that heaviness to create the life you truly want. How priceless, or how much is that worth to you?